Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Operator Nexus. This is Transport Fever. Last time around, we did some upgrades, and we finished off connecting this route right here. From Fakenham to St. Nitz out to Southall. And we put the trains on there. Ooh, look at this. One of the trains is actually here. Nice. But that's that first, I think that's that first train. And I don't think any of those passengers are going to get off here. Because they were set to go back the other direction when we stopped the game to connect all this up. And so, they're kind of, they're just along for the ride. So if, they definitely got their money's worth. They got to go all the way to the end of the line and then back to their destination. I have to say that was well worth the ticket price. Now, one of you, kind folk, I believe it was Hawk, sent me a picture and said that I build bridges like this. You are right, sir. I do build bridges like this, and a lovely bridge that it is. And I did say that we were going to try and, put some kind of country road or something out here and force people to take it. Maybe we'll go from Southall around this way or something and kind of like cut out this way into the town and force them to take that as road. As you know that I start with the initial roads mod on, which means that there are no initial roads. Meaning that the towns cannot travel back and forth to each other without using my trains or my planes. And that's just how it is. That's how it's always going to be. I don't want them using their cars unless they're going to take the route that I want them to take. So at some point we will do a route from, it's not going to be today. It's not going to be today. We're going to do, so I have plans for today. We're going to do a route from Southall that'll come out around, actually what we might do is go through the mountain kind of thing here, and then kind of come out here and then like wrap around and go underneath the bridge, and then out into the city, and force the cars that want to go from those cities to take that route, and that will be lovely. Anyway, another time. I noticed something awesome when I started the game, and so I paused it, and then I noticed something wrong. And I want you, you lovely viewers, to point out what is wrong with this picture. As lovely as this looks, because, actually I want to turn the signals, and I want to turn everything off. Just turn it all off. Turn everything off. Everything. All of it. Gone. What are these, trains? Okay, we don't even want that. Because I want to take a screenshot of this first, and then we will get back to what I found that was lovely and what was wrong. So yeah, let's I want to figure out what kind of screenshot we want to do for this one. Want to do an aerial screenshot, or do we want to do an up close screenshot? I think we're gonna do an aerial screenshot. Oh, not too far up, I hope. Oh, that's not high enough. Is there a way to can I shift and then, nope, there's no way to do it. Darn. Well, maybe, hold on. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, hold on. No. Okay. That's it. That's the screenshot. Alright. Bam. Alright, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. No, just kidding. Yeah, no, just a little humor there. I learned from the best. Anyway. I want to turn all of this off, and I want you guys to tell me what is wrong in this scenario. I'll give you about 10 seconds to figure it out, and you leave it in the comments before I let you know. I am auto-hallucinating Jeopardy music in my head starting now. Alright, your time's up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you thought in this, what was wrong with this picture in this area, and I'm going to show you right now. This is the long haul freight line. So guess what? This signal isn't supposed to be there. If this train is already past this signal on the bridge, then everything else will have to wait. That's why this signal is there for this train, and somehow I didn't see that before. So now this train's going to have to stop. Because this one's in the way, which it's not actually going to stop now because I removed that signal, but it would have had to stop you know, coming in from its long haul just to stop outside the station. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Furthermore, this station, like we said last time, is going to have to be redeveloped again and made bigger, and I have plans to do that because someone, a fine individual, Hawk, asked me if I needed 5 truck stops here, and I most appreciatively replied with, yes, I do need 5 truck stops here. Actually, I don't now. In the beginning, we needed 5 truck stops here. We needed somewhere for the crude oil to come in from here and drop off, and then somewhere for fuel to go out to here, and then fuel to go out to there, and then crude to come in from there, or not from there, yeah. And then, yeah, what did we have all these? I'm not sure why we had all these truck stops. Wait, yes I am. Yeah, this is the food route for market raisin. And this is the fuel route. Ah, that's why, because, okay, let me explain this real quick. The reason that I have 5 truck stops here was exactly why I said. Okay, so fuel goes out from here to Ron's and construction materials because they're both industrial. They're both going to the industrial zone. So they're both leaving from this right here. That's why that's why it's this way. Okay. The crude oil, let me find the crude oil. I think it's in the middle. Yeah, the crude oil, the road freight is coming in from here and being dropped off in the middle, and then it's leaving, and there's nothing else going there. This one is the market raisin, construction material, and fuel. And that's because it's all the industrial zone. This is market raisin food because it's the commercial zone. Now, furthermore, there are only 2 terminals on these stations. I don't want them overlapping. I don't want queues of trucks parked all the way across the bridge. Speaking of that bridge, oh no, it looks like it's just the way that it looks going uphill. I don't want queues of trucks down the roads, you know, lined up waiting to get in to 1 or 2 of these stations. So that's why there's 5. However, when we do redevelop this area, I will show you that I'm pretty sure that it's unlocked now. Yes, we'll be using this. And it has up to 9 terminals. So there's a 2, 4, 6, 8 already. So we can put 2 or 3 of these in, and it will service this entire area. We're just not going to do it today. Thank you, autosave. You scared me. I thought the game was crashing. Alright. On to today. So, last time we were talking about how we finished this up, and so we're going to connect the last 2 cities on the map, which is Littlehampton and Kirby and Ashfield. And I haven't really looked at how we're going to do it. I think we're just going to kind of, do it on the fly. So, there's definitely going to be some kind of bridge here or something. Hopefully not, too horribly huge because it would look really bad right there. Actually, we should probably put that in first. Let's do that. Let's put that in first. As much as I've spent the first 10 minutes or so of the episode talking about what we're going to do today and what we have done and looking at other stuff, this episode will probably be a little longer than the norm. So fear not, we will definitely finish it. We'll definitely finish the goal today. I promise you, we will finish the goal. Okay, so what we're probably going to do, this looks really nice, and I just noticed this. I'm going to do something like that. No, I did not want catenary. I'm going to do something like this. I just saw it from the other side of the lake, that there were like 2 little hill things here, one on either side that we could line up, and we could do the bridge over like that. That's not too bad. It's a little higher than I'd like, but we're going to be coming down from the mountain anyway, around like this probably, and then into it, so I think it'll be all right. I'm not going to do the green bridge. I'm not going to get haywire with just the green bridge as much as it does look the best, and other people who use it are correct that the green bridge really is, it does look the best, but we're not going to use it. That is hideous. That just changes the pillars. Instead of the green metal, it's concrete. Or maybe it's steel. No, it's brick. It's brick. Okay, it's brick. Still not gonna use it. What's this? Ooh, yeah, I don't think that that's a... I don't think that that's a real bridge. I think that's just someone's humorous idea at, here, you want a bridge that's a track construction for bridge asset mod. Okay. This is for a bridge that doesn't have a track on it. And then you can, okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, we're not going to use that. Now, I don't really like those. Those are nice. Should we use that? No. Is that going to look good over the water? No. It needs to be like a, it honestly needs to be like that. But it needs to be a trestle. Oh, we do have that one bridge, don't we? Do we want to use that here, though? No, I don't want to use that here. I don't think I want to use that here. Do we want to use the trestle here? I mean, is this far enough out in the middle of nowhere that we could really... Let's try it. What are we colliding with? We need 2 tracks. No. Number of, let's do 10 meters. Is that high enough? Nope. Let's do 20 meters. Is that high enough? Well, I guess we're not going to know until we sort it out. Okay, so it looks like that's pretty straight as I can, as I can get it. As far as the lining up the track on that side. Now let's try and line up the bridge. Eek. I don't know. I mean, we have the money to play with, and maybe we should just do that. I know that I've had issues with this before. It won't connect one way, but sometimes it'll connect the other. Oh, the track's in the way. Darn. Okay. Well. If we were to do it. And that was that's alright. I'm not worried about it. We've got plenty of cash to mess around with this for a little bit. We can't mess around with it for too long. I don't want to spend, waste too much money there, but that's better. What if we were to just go from here? One. Oh no. Don't tell me you can't connect. Oh, don't tell me you're higher than that. Oh, you are. Oh, wow. Okay. It doesn't want to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, there you go. You're connected. Ooh, this is going to be quite the expensive endeavor, but, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw it. Yes. Okay. I think we're a little off on the track. No, we weren't, because we never placed it in, because we saw this opportunity. That actually looks really nice. It did cost us about 12 million to get it all set in and everything. It did set in pretty nicely, though. I'm actually quite impressed that it didn't give me more trouble than that. Okay, we were smart to give it 2 tracks. I wanted to say, oh my god, we just wasted so much money. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, so let's... No, we don't want to... No. I guess we can hit play. There's no reason to do all of that. Apologies for the extra noises. My cat is tearing up the place. Anyway, so what kind of bridge? What's this one? What's this look like? Ooh, that looks kind of nice coming off of there. I have to say that's pretty nice coming off of that. All right, let's take it. Let's just go here. We'll mess with the rest of it later. Let's figure out where we want to put the station in. Probably should have done that first, Nexus. Ooh. You know what? It's gonna be interesting. My goodness. Stuff is flying around the house. Darn. Well, I mean, we could... Alright. Your houses are forfeit. I apologize. I really do. I'm so sorry. But, the forthcoming train station is more important than your house. We'll pay you for the land and the house, and you can rebuild somewhere else. But you cannot build here. You can build here once the station is in place. Then you're more than welcome to build... Oh, I seen it. Should we do it there? No, we shouldn't. We should do it out here or something. Can we do it out here? No? What if we deleted some more of this road? Just get rid of it all. All of it. Gone. Bye-bye. A little bit for the smoothing, people. I know how some of you like the smooth. Just wasting money, but it's okay. I'll waste money for you. That's questionable. It depends on how much money you would like me to waste. I will not just waste hundreds of millions of dollars for giggles. But for certain things, I will waste some cash. Come on, I need a frame. Is this gonna work? No, it's not. Can we go out here? I might have to put it just outside the city a little bit, and that's not uncommon. Yeah, alright, we'll just put it there. Yeah, it's not uncommon for a station to be outside the city limits. Or just outside the city, rather. Alright, we'll do 1920. It's 1969. We'll do both sides. Courage growth. Oh, yes, my little Callie, I hear you. A side, flip it this way. That means we'll have to change the bridge dynamic that way, maybe. Let's apply that. Yeah, we're gonna have to change the track dynamic. That kind of sucks, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Train 1 has reached its lifetime, I bet. That's the first train we put on the line. Hey, that's Fail Lines Incorporated. 127, 136. How much money are you making me, sir? 2.58 million, 1.4 million, and 2 million. We're down 298,000 this year, but it's February. It's just started, so making some good cash. I don't know if I'm going to replace you just yet. You're not costing me any money. I might let you go for a moment. Okay, so let's switch the dynamic. To here, and then we'll connect you up to there. I don't know why I didn't make the station 2 rails. That's okay. We can fix that, like a charm. Booyah. Okay. Let's finish up this. We have connected the wrong side, but that's okay. That's an easy fix. No one will ever know. We won't tell anybody. Okay, so this goes to here. Bum-ba-dee-da. Ooh. It's not wanting... Okay, there. I say it's not wanting to snap, and that's not okay. We left some room for the ships to go under. I hear you, Callie, over there. What's up? What's up, kitty? I hear you. What's going on? I think she just wants to... She's my rescue kitty. Well, I say rescue. What I mean is, she was the runt. Train 2, and that's probably Fail Lines. It is 136 to 136. Hallelujah. I say rescue. She was the runt of the litter. and I had to bottle feed her, or she wouldn't have made it. And so she's my little attention seeker. She just whines just to whine. Mostly to, just annoy me and drive me nuts, but that's okay. I love her anyway. Anyway, that's so if you hear a cat in the background at any time on any of my recordings, that's Callie telling me that she wants something, or she just wants to whine. Okay, so now we need to put in a terminal, because I don't think this is ever going to connect up to anywhere. If it does, it might connect up as a single line from, like, say, shoot through here to the tunnel and then to Royston, or shoot here around through the stuff into Rotherham. Or maybe into Mark. I don't really see it going anywhere, so for now we'll just use a terminal. And then if it changes later, we can always change it. I wanted to make it a longer one, but I don't think it's going to be necessary, honestly. Let's turn this thing around. We'll park you right there. This is going to be quite the aggressive turn into the station here. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, and I'll use this wood bridge because it looks nice. It's actually not as aggressive as I thought. It'll slow down from 87. It'll slow down about 10 miles an hour, and then, another 7 or so. Well, that's about another 12, but, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so there's that, and then we need the second track to connect up. Here. We'll cross the bridge together. And then we will do this. I think that no, that was good. It's so weird. If you scroll in, you can get the track to do so much more than you can if you're scrolled out. Like it'll tell you, nope, you can't go any further. But if you scroll in, you can go like another 100 yards. Like it's like, okay, you say I can't go any further, but I bet you that I can if I get closer. All right, so we'll put a signal there, and I don't think the trains will ever be bunched up, so I don't really need to put another signal there. But I'm gonna put one here. Actually, this is the whole one of the new features thing. We'll use line 1, and we're not going to name it yet because we already know what it's going to be named. But where's the train coming from? Actually, you know what? I am not. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're probably wondering, what aren't you doing, Nexus? I'm not doing it. Okay. This. Okay. People are going to wonder, what did you just do? It's fine, it's fine. I am not going to move the depot. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because I don't even know where it's at right now. I was going to say I wasn't going to move the train depot. If there even is a train depot. Might not have... Oh, yeah, there it is right there. It's Market Harbor. Take me to your shed. Thank you. Alright, this is right here, so this is connected to the trolley. Okay, I lied. No, I didn't. We're still gonna move the depot from this trolley yard. But I'm not gonna move it right to where it can be connected up to this line. What we're gonna do is, didn't we have a place down here? We did, right here. We're gonna connect the depot here. because I really want to try and get away from always just connecting it up right where we need it to be. Because eventually there's going to be, and I know I keep saying this, but I want to keep reiterating the fact that there is going to be a depot in which all of the trains and trams and stuff like that will all function out of at one time. And maybe not so much the trams, but the trains will all function out of at one place and have to go to their destination. And that's largely because that's just how it is. And here soon, most of the tracks are going to be connected up in some way or another once we get the rest of these industries and stuff going. I'm not worried about the time, folks, because I did say, however, that this was going to be a longer episode because you're all deserving of it. So, all right, so let's see. I guess we're going to go through the mountain. Do we want to go, what's the contour lines look like? I mean, we could go around and meet up with the train on that. That's what we're going to do. That's it. Let's finish this over here. What I was going to do is it's not connected up, so I have to, forget it. I'll just go from here to here. We can change it later. I just need you to go up there for a second. All right. Back to the signals. Yeah, the new feature is that you can see the lines in the tunnels underground now. So that is so much more helpful to be able to place signals because you know exactly where you need to be to place those signals correctly instead of trying to guesstimate like, oh, am I on the right side of the track? Well, are you on the right side of the green line? Are you on the right side of the green line? Yep. Are you on the left side of the green line? Yep. Oh, there you go. Done. Thank you, devs. Appreciate that very much. Because, my God, trying to get stuff through the tunnels was like, oh, my God. But, yeah, these are too close together, and these are too far away. So, we're going to actually go here, and then here. You can't put any... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't put any signals on the custom bridges. Keep that in mind. It's very important. You could bottleneck your trains on a line like this if you screw up and put the signals in the wrong place. Furthermore, what you can also do is you can put a little, like, say between, well, if you're using Tues, I would say probably between the two. Or maybe the 4, depending on how long you want your trains to be. But if you're using individual ones and you want to, so you'd say between every 2 if your trains could fit in between these 2 arches, and then you just, before you connect this piece, you put a little normal piece of track extending outward, just enough to put a signal on, and then you connect the arching piece, and yes, it will work. I've tested it. But yeah, so yeah, you can do that. But for now, yeah, the trains are going to have to stop there. In order, if there's any train anywhere on this arch, they're going to have to stop right there. And hopefully that will not be an issue because that would be perpetually terrible. All right, so let's get you on here and you on there. And then we'll say that's probably enough. And then we'll say this is probably enough. Is this not connected for some reason? What's the deal here? Probably not. Okay. Nexus. Select the track, sir. Yes. Right to it. Yes. Something's unlocking. Oh. Yes, the 66-foot mill gondola. That will be very useful. The state car. Both of them. Oh, nice. The Class 103. We got lots of stuff unlocking, folks. Lots of stuff that you can see. The list goes on. And on. And on. Okay, we're closing it because there's just too much. It's mainly assets like new trucks and stuff to run the gauntlets and that kind of stuff to make everything look more modern and nicer and that kind of thing. Okay, so as much as this is very heavily a mixed series, and what I mean by mixed is there are American trains and cars, and there are European trains and cars, and you know that. You've been here since the beginning. Let's see. Out this way. I'm not real keen on how if it looks great, because I don't know how it looks there, and I know that here they didn't really. You could tell that they didn't really give two monkeys how the cities looked to the general public. They were just like, yeah, it works. We'll just throw it in there and throw it in there like that, and we'll call it all good. And if they don't like it, well, tough. And that's pretty much how it goes here, folks. So let's see, we're gonna go out and around. Yes, obviously it's going to be a tunnel. I would like to stay on the flat. Thank you. Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna go out and around this way. Let's just finish up one side first. Yeah, see, this is like a tunnel route, and I don't really like tunnel routes because you don't get to see a whole lot. And this is exactly why I don't like tunnel routes, is because you don't get to see anything. I mean, you do, but you don't. You could ride the train in the tunnel, and they have fixed the tunnels, thankfully. I remember when they first came out. Oh my gosh, it would give you a severe headache to, ride through the tunnel if your eyes could not focus on the track or something, or the end of the tunnel. If your eyes caught the side of the walls, you would end up with the worst headache. And I know that they have done a lot to fix that. It's not as bad as it was, but it used to be horrible. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and that was the outside line, right? So basically what I'm saying is, if we go from here out this way, we're not going to run into the problem on that side that, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because we can always change it on that side. Righto, let's go. Okay, so it's not all tunnel, but it is 80% tunnel. I actually probably want to say it's probably more like 85, 90% tunnel. But, it's what it is. We had to go around the mountain to make a longer, more sufficient route than to go straight through the mountain. It would have been too short of a route. We'd have been eating up all of our profits on the line, just going back and forth between here. There wouldn't have been enough time to build up the demand. All right, so now I need you, and I need you to get wiped out. And then I need you to go from here to here. Uh-oh, something's not connected. Uh-oh, we connected the wrong one. Yeah, that's not gonna work. 1. Whoops. 2. 3. And then back. And we're gonna call this, and we'll make it this kind of color. This is kind of blue, like kind of waterish color. And we'll say that this is, what did we say this was gonna be? Did we say this was gonna be the River Mountain Express? I think that's what yeah. River, oop, I'm not typing right. Mountain Express. Correct, right? Remind me if that's not what I said that we were going to name it. Leave me a comment letting me know if we had some other plan for this, and if we did, then I will change it in the next episode. But that's what it's going to be for now. It's going to be the River Mountain Express. And remember I was saying about how we are going to force, we're not going to move the depot around. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take a track from here to here. Oh, crap. I didn't put the signals in for that part of the route. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's why that train is still sitting there. Okay, well, we're going to have to fix that because that's going to start costing us money. Not that it would probably be a huge problem, but why let it be a problem at all? Yeah, see, now he's moving again. That's not good. I wonder how long that's probably since the last episode, so not too long. That's too long of a route. Signals need to be closer. And then you can put signals there and then delete these. Okay. Yeah, not good. Not good, folks. Oh, those are too close. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not good. All right, well, and there's a bunch of passengers waiting. How nice. And then, of course, there's a bunch of passengers waiting, and we don't have no trains for them because we forgot to put in signals. Wow. I think it's because we were supposed to put in the signals on this episode, and we came in with the, the problem we had seen earlier with the main freight line, and then we got distracted about, the main goal of today, and it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. I'm doing this all for you. Well, I guess I'm doing it for me too, but I'm mostly doing it for you. I mean, I'm going to play games, regardless. Regardless. Either way, I'm going to play. Yeah. So, essentially, yes, I'm here for you, but I guess I'm here for me too. I don't know. However you want to look at it. It's a good thing. That's all that matters. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to have, what, a signal here, here, and then a signal here, and then here, here. Yeah, I know some of these signals are kind of away from each other, and you're like, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It's okay. And then one there. Okay. That's that. Let's finish up the signals over here. Glad I decided to do a long episode for you folks today. Because there's a whole lot of work that needs to be done. And this is just the small bits. That's alright. Y'all are worth it. Alright, let's get it. It's gonna be some of the tunnels. I'm quite proficient nowadays to, without the thing to, place signals in the tunnel. There was a time, thank you, autosave. There was a time when that was not the case, and now we're putting them on the wrong side of the track, and it's just a matter of, going as far to the right and left as you can with the green arrow away from the track before you hit this thing, this little circle thing, and then you'll be sure to get it every time. All right. All right, hopefully that has fixed the problem. I'd have to say those are kind of close together. That's better. Alright, now let's finish up the signals this way. We'll just put them out here. Train 23, yellow line. Yeah, it seems like all the trains are getting older. And that's because we haven't really placed any of them, but we haven't really needed to. They're not costing us money, they're just not making us as much money. But the important thing, that's too close. The important thing is that they're not costing us anything. Alright, so do this. Alright. So, alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, now that's complete. Now, for the fun part. We've got the line set up as the River Mountain Pass, and now what we want to do, we might have to do that. We're not going to worry about that right now because, as I just said, they're not costing us any money. All right. So basically what I'm going to do is, what line is this? It's the purple line. Yeah. Okay, so check this. This is a nice trick. And this happens in the modern world, I'm sure. Otherwise, they just have tracks laid all over the place that, you know, connect up to every which direction and everything like that, and they don't have to send stuff one way to make it turn around and come back the other way. And so, yeah, I don't know. But that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So check it out. I'm gonna go buy a train. As soon as the game realizes and loads all the mods and is like, all these trains that you have loaded. What is wrong with you? Nothing. I like trains. I love trains. Ever since I was a little kid. Even in my youngish mid-age today, I still love trains. I don't even see what train that was. It was just a train. It doesn't matter. We're going to go over here at some point and just upgrade them all. Okay, so we're going to need not a too powerful train, but a semi-powerful train. It does have to go up a hill on one side, kind of around a hill, and this one just goes around. So let's look. What's this? This could be nice. I like these. The BBO 214. These things are nice. Nice little steam engine. Now we've discussed that let me see if I got this right. I have looked up, even though I was told by Mr. Neal that it was pronounced this certain way. I did look it up and see if I could find any audio on how it was pronounced. I couldn't find anything, but I did find the Powhatan Indian thing. So I'm gonna assume, and actually what I found when I typed in the J class Norfolk to Western in the NNW J class Powhatan. There wasn't a Powhatan Express, but there was a Powhatan Arrow. I don't know if that's the same train that you're referring to. But yeah, I looked up the Powhatan Express. I could not find anything on a train called the Powhatan Express. But I did find one called the Powhatan Arrow that ran from Norfolk, Virginia to Cincinnati, Ohio. And maybe that's the same train. Maybe it's just been called different things over the years. Anyway, that is going to end up turning into what is right now the yellow line. That's going to be the eastbound train from over there by from Margate, and it's going to come all the way out here to Thame. But speaking of Thame, I have to remember about the pork barrels. All right, so do we want to use these? Covered wagons. Seriously compete with steam locomotives in upfront cost, performance, and operating costs. While intended for freight service, they could be found in all kinds of service, from local freights to luxury passenger trains. Do we want to use these guys? If you guys want me to use this engine or engines for this River Mountain Express, let me know in the comments and I will change it in a future episode, or in the probably I won't say the next episode because I don't like to do that, because I always like to have a plan and I don't like to say, oh yeah, we'll do this and then end up having a different plan. So mention it to me in the comments if you want me to change the River Mountain route to this engine or these engine setups, and I will in a future episode. But we're not going to do it as this now, because as much as they do go fast and they're relatively cheap, they don't have a huge power rating, which means I would have to connect this one and this one. So it would end up costing, it wouldn't be too much, but it would cost that. This is going to be the Powhatan Express, or the Powhatan Arrow, at some point, but not right now. Probably when we reach around, I don't know, 1.5 billion in the bank, which will probably be around the year 2000, we'll probably put that modern train on there, because we'll be able to cover its running expenses, no problem. Even if it doesn't make us any money, we'll be able to cover its running cost. So, all right. Well, so let's. What's this? This is a Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, and I apologize for that. I just don't speak Dutch, but I know that it's a Dutch train because it says. Well, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce or write Dutch in Dutch. We just write it D-U-T-C-H. So I apologize for that. Here's the Alco. It's a passenger train. It's a blue and white one. Not right away, probably. We do need something powerful. The Canadian National. That's a very expensive train. That's, yeah, the yellow line's telling me that it's about to, that it's dying over here. This is another one that's kind of like, that reminds me of the N&W. They're very similar. We do have it. I've already looked it up. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, that's very, very similar. So someone said about the Union, the big boy, the Union Pacific, about using it on the long haul freight line. I had considered that. However, the fact that the train is so long and is carrying so many cars, this 6,000 horsepower just isn't going to cut it. Then that's why and that's ultimately why I didn't use him on that line. I have other plans for this boy, right? For this guy right here. He has a big job that he's going to be doing for us later in the series. And that's why I ultimately used the EMDs, right? It was the EMDs. I didn't find it. It was so many in here. Oh, it was the Alcos. Yeah, that's why I use the Alcos, is because together with the four of them, it was almost, it was like, it's like 9,000 horsepower, 10,000 horsepower, and it's mediocre power rating, which means that the power rating for the big boy with all those would have been poor, which means that it would have just taken longer to get up to speed, which means it would have cost us more money because it would have taken longer to get to its destination, which is why it wasn't used. But it will be used, I promise you. You will actually see probably quite a few of them on the network when it's all, you know, said and done. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, I had two thoughts about what we were doing and then decided that we needed to go back and do the train first. All right, so the Hudson. I mean, it's only 500,000 a year. It's got 6,000 horsepower and it goes 99 miles per hour. I mean, we could use it. 1934. So okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, we'll use the Hudson. It's New York Central, so it's an American train. So for the purists out there, not that I was, because I probably wasn't going to put American. Thank you, autosave. I appreciate it. I probably wasn't going to put American coaches on it because you know that I started out with my first series as being a mixed series and just, you know, giving, you know, not a tales about, you know, the mismatch. But like I said, we will have, you know, series that I will be dedicated to, you know, stuff. There's stuff coming. I have big plans for this game. After watching many Let's Play series of others, I have big plans for this game away from that. So let's find some American coaches. This would be nice. Chicago to Los Angeles, but it's not going to Chicago, Los Angeles. But we're going to use it because it hauls 20 passengers. And it goes 140 miles per hour, which is faster than the engine, but that's fine. Actually, maybe it's not. How fast do you go? You go, yeah, it's just a little faster. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. How much are you a year? 2 point, nothing. Okay, but we're not going to do 100 passengers. We're going to do 60 because this isn't going to have a whole lot of passengers. We're going to say we want 2 of you, right? 1, 2, yeah, 2 of you. And you're going to go, this is the interesting part, because you're like, how are you going to get there? Because it's not connected. But it is connected. You watched me connect it. You did watch me connect it. Go to the purple line. Thank you. And you're also going to go to the purple line so that I don't have to mess with you later. So let's speed you up and get you going. And we're going to follow you. We're going to close you up and go that way. I mean, it's a nice little train. It sounds nice. It's steam. It looks like a bullet. Or a rocket. A missile. It looks like a missile. It's a missile train, guys. It's a missile train. It's a missile train. Alright. Let's find out where you are. You're right there. So I'm going to need you to cross over and do your stuff. Stop. You turn around and go to, what do we call it? The river mountain line. Yeah, you go there. And we'll go back to you. Speed up. And we'll say stop train 10, crude oil. Now I've known that for a while. That train's probably really old. Actually, it's not that old. It's still making us decent cash. I might not turn it around. Right, so you're gonna go to the River Mountain Express. Go. As much as these trains are gonna be right behind each other, it's fine because by the time that train up there hits the first station, I can't remember what it's called. It's St. Neots. By the time that train there hits St. Neots and picks up its thing and turns back around and goes back to Little Hampton, this one, actually, you know what? Well, we can't stop it because we got the purple line behind us. What we'll do is when that first one gets to Little Hampton or gets out of the station of St. Neots, we'll stop this guy just outside the station of St. Neots. We'll wait for the other train to get over to Ashfield, to Ashby and the towns, Kirkby and Ashfield. I apologize. Yeah, Kirkby and Ashfield. When that one gets back to Kirkby and Ashfield, then we'll release this one from the station. Or we'll let this one into the station when it gets over there. All right, so stop. When you get over to Kirkby and Ashfield, just outside the station, we'll start this guy up. All right. All right, go. All right. And these things are kind of just flying. Yeah, I just had a horrible notion. I just noticed that, and I'm not sure what's going on, or maybe it's just the way that the settings are, but I just noticed that there's not a whole lot of game audio going on in this episode. I'm gonna have to look at that. Maybe it's just because we haven't been around stuff that's making noise. That's very possible. We have been playing the game on. We have been doing a lot of this stuff on paused, so it's very possible that that's what it is. All right, so you haven't made us any money yet, but I'd imagine that you're not probably. Oh, you got one passenger on board. All right, well, let's go ahead and set up. No, I don't think we need to set up anything, and we're pretty much out of time anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to go over here real quick to Thame, and there's apparently some pork barrels over here. The last square. Someone, Neil. What are you talking about, sir? I don't see pork barrels. This is Thame, right? Yeah. In Thame, in the green square, one of the last, I could have swore the comment said the last green square. I might have to go back and look at it again. Supposed to be around here somewhere. This is Thame. And apparently there was porkage that we missed. I would think that the towns wouldn't be, the houses and stuff wouldn't. Ah, there they are, right there. Haha, thank you, sir. You are correct indeed that there was some porkage. Okay, so let's pay back this porkage real quick before we end the episode, so that we don't forget about it. Scroll through. All right, so we want. All right, so let's say we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And get rid of the tree so I can see how many else are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, look at that. Look at those trains, folks. Wow, look at that 89-foot flat car. Oh, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of them, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there only 8? Make sure we're not missing anything here. It appears to be only 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, if anyone notices any more pork barrels in any of the towns, please let me know. Oh, what's that? Oh, those are just regular barrels. Haha, those are regular barrels, but I thought they were pork barrels. There's regular barrels on the ground too now, so it's kind of interesting. That might be why I didn't see the pork barrels, is because there are regular barrels now. Let's see. Just make sure that there's not any more. Just do a quick flyover. I think that that's probably it. I tried to put them all in one area in each town and not scattered. All right, so we've paid back the pork on that side. So if anyone sees any more pork or anything like that and happens to notice it and we don't, please leave a shout out and please leave a comment in the comment section letting me know that I missed more pork barrels, and so we can go clean them up and, you know, get them paid back. As much as it's, you know, whatever it was, 15 million payback wasn't really hurting us at this point, since we've almost got 600 million in the bank. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up, folks, for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did. If you like this one, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. And if you want to see what happens in the next one, please hit the red subscribe button. If you've not done so already, please hit the red subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. I've been Operator Nexus. This has been Transport Fever, and you have been lovely. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.